everybody. Jason here from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, coming at you with a brand new Unbox with me video today. Voice kind of cracked there. Me. We're going to unbox a toy. We're going to unbox our feelings. We're going to talk about the world and everything in between. It's going to be a good day. Hey, speaking of the day, it's Wednesday, March 26th, hump day. We are almost through March. That's freaking crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. I almost wrote you today, John. John over in the chat says, yo, I was missing you. I hadn't heard from you in a while. I almost just sent you a personal message being like, where the heck you been, buddy? I miss you. Hump day. Oops, wrong one. Hump day. That's right. Hump day. Sorry. Yes, we're going to unbox a toy. All that fun stuff here. First off, though, I know you know, but enlistinthecore.com. The Core, you can be a Core member, Cracktastic Organization, a retro plastic specialist. That's our group of awesome supporters, and we call them Core, the Core members. And if you want to be a Core member, it's super duper easy. You just go to up to enlistinthecore.com. That's our Patreon page. A couple different tiers over there for you to choose from. Lots of perks like bonus episodes. Was that I thought I turned on. Bonus episodes, shout outs on the show. How did that get turned back on? Crazy. Cool. Text me during the show. Things go off. Beeps. Early access to videos. You also get to be in an exclusive chat with Elgin, I, and the other Core members. It's pretty cool, pretty fun, and it's a lot. This week, today in particular, we've been torturing the heck out of comedian Bill Fisher. A lot of things are on sale on Amazon today. Technodrome, half price, only $40. Unbelievable. And Elgin just kept going and just kept getting them. Just like, yeah, and here's some more turtles are on sale. And Bill's like, I hate you. See, isn't that fun? Just torturing your friends? Yes. And that's one of the cool perks. If you're more of a YouTube person, hit that join button down below. Same tiers, same perks. On YouTube, you get a couple more things, like your name gets to be in a different color in the chat. You get a little badge next to your name that changes colors the longer you've been a channel member. And you get access to exclusive emojis like you saw JT976 Evil use just a minute ago. Yeah. Okay, that's the spiel. Got that out of the way. How's everybody doing? Like I said, let us know in the chat. Love to hear from you, how things are going. John, I miss you. What a weekend. What a week. I think I'm fully recovered. Back to work today. That's right. Short week for me. I worked over the weekend, so I had Monday, Tuesday off. It was awful. I'm just kidding. It was great. Back to work today was awesome. We had fun. I had fun at work. That's every day. I'm lucky. Anyway, what's going on? I know. I'm sorry. I got an awesome job and I love, and I feel bad because I know most people don't, and most of my life didn't enjoy my job. So I'm happy, but yes, I worked my butt off last weekend. Got to see Brett. Thanks for tuning in on Facebook, Brett. Oh man, it was so good getting to see you and Aurora, spending the weekend with you. So glad you came down. Had a big film festival in Ottumwa. Yeah, John, it has been a while. Oh, dude, it was Clipboard City, except it wasn't me. It was Insane Mike. I made Insane Mike be the MC, the host of the whole thing. Like, I had to really twist his arm. He's like, yeah, I'll stand up for everybody and have them all look at me. But that dude did not let go of his clipboard for 2 days straight. It was amazing. So there was lots of clipboard action, trust me. And oh yeah, we got those in attendance got a Brett hug, and it was definitely the highlight of the weekend for sure. Woo! Good times. Yep, we just had, I don't know, guys. HasLab just went through, um, the big Leo Kaiser, Transformers big, um, HasLab just went through. Lots of money, and I'm mad. I'm mad because I'm like, I wanna yell at Hasbro, and I don't know how to do it. This is my only outlet, just yelling it into the internet here, but, like, the same week they made me shell out a lot of money for this HasLab, they've also are about to ship about 10 pre-orders. Like, it's irresponsible. It's mean. It's just rude to make us pay for that and then turn around and, "Oh, we're gonna release about 10 freaking pre-orders all at once, all in 1 week." Like, that alone's hard enough to keep anyway, first world problems. Not really mad at all, but whew, whew. How are you guys doing? Got a pretty cool toy today. I better just double check if anyone okay. Uh, so yeah, because these pre-orders are being released, that means the new wave is here. Like, we've been checking pretty regularly in your Walmart and Target, and we see them getting clearance stuff, and they're going away and making room for the new stuff, and we're just waiting and waiting. And I think it was maybe I can't remember Monday, but I got like 3 or 4 messages of people snapshot of our Walmart just be like, "They're here!" Like, I'm not really. Well, I was excited, but I knew I had this HasLab, and, today's toy was awesome because, Tiffany and I were just out shopping for groceries, and she talked me into going to the toy section like she always does. I don't want to, but she always makes me, and, and, yeah, it was there. I got to see it in person, and, and they had a bunch, and Tiffany's like, "Are you which one are you?" I'm like, "I can't all those I have all those pre-ordered. It's kinda tight right now. I'm just gonna wait for my pre-orders. It's nice to see them in person," and she's like, "Screw that! New toys! I'm gonna get you one," and she grabbed one, and that's what we're gonna unbox today because she's the best. I know, right? Such an abusive relationship. I know. I know. It's hard. It's tough. I put up with it. It's rough. That's right. They did me has bro dirty. They really did. Thank you, Pearl. More toys. That's right. Got to support the habit. So I know they're coming. They're coming soon. So we're gonna hopefully have a bunch of. I had dwindled the pile down, so that's why I hadn't been on here a whole lot, just because hadn't found a lot to unbox. I ran out of my shipments, but they're going to be coming. Going to have lots more unboxings coming soon. I know, so vicious, Tiff vicious. Anyway, so pretty excited about that, and it's a cool one that I didn't think I'd be excited for, but I definitely have become nostalgic for this line. Um, Armada. I don't. Gosh, I can't remember the exact dates Armada came out. Maybe I'll just Google that really quick. But it's a line that I kind of came back into collecting with 2002. Holy crap. 2002. That's when I started coming back. 2001, right at the end of RID 2001, Robots in Disguise 2001. Kind of came in during that. And then it was just when Armada got here in 2002. Full force, full collecting. I remember it well because it's, I don't know if I should admit it. Maybe it's fine. A job that I was at the time closed down, so I got a special kind of what do they call that? Where you get free money? Unemployment. I got a special kind of unemployment that just lasted forever and was well good, and so I just sat at home, and then I'd go buy toys, and then I'd play with toys, and then I'd go buy it was rough, and then I'd pretend to, look for jobs, and, hey, it worked out. I got almost an entire line of Armada, and Energon came after that, oh, Unicron trilogy, they call it. But anyway, so they're not great toys, the Armada toy line. They're big and bulky and kind of ugly. They just did something new. They just redesigned everything and started from scratch and made this whole new line with some similar names and some that weren't, and new characters, and went for it, swung for the fence. Armada was cool. Energon after that was a little cool too. And then Cybertron after that just balls out weird, crazy. Right, Pearl? This shirt's amazing. Oh, it's my other podcast. If you like scary movies, check it out. So I had this Armada line forever. I collected it all. I have almost every figure. I might be missing one set of mini cons, which was a cool gimmick that came out with Armada. They gave you these little dudes, these little tiny guys that would attach to the big guys and like unlock features, which we're going to see today, because I have the original Armada version of this character from the one I'm going to open. So we can compare. I can show you the gimmick a little bit. And that's what I know. So let's get into it, huh? Armada. So in Japan, this character's name's Ratchet. There was a Ratchet, obviously through G1 and stuff, but he was eventually, in this show anyway, changed to Red Alert. Oh, I love John being here to bust balls. He says, listening to AOTKP, I'd say you aren't a fan of horror movies. I know. They've been picking some real bad ones. I had a hard time with them. I still have feelings and stuff. Those three are dead, dead inside. So they can just watch anything. They can just put anything into their eyeballs. I'm still, see, yeah, Tad agrees. I mean, Tad's got maybe a few feelings left, but man, I know. I've been having a hard time. That's Tad over there on Facebook. There he is. He says, hey now. I know. So Red Alert. Brand new line. The brand new line's out. It's called Age of the Primes. Very exciting because of the movie Transformers 1, the 13 Primes. Lore is in front focus, and it's definitely the focus of this toy line. I like their packaging. It seems more simple, but this new font and the new color scheme, which isn't crazy different, but it's the little things, So I got Red Alert. Tiffany got this for me. Let's do a quick thumbnail. Oh, I covered it up. So quiet. So yeah, this new kind of a font here, but this is gold. It's really, really pretty in person, yet regal. I don't know. So Red Alert is kind of an SUV. He's like somewhere between Ratchet and Red Alert. Red Alert was more of a fire Lamborghini, actually, in G1. He was a white fire Lamborghini police car. But this guy's kind of an amalgamation of both. Pretty cool. Here's what is the Age of the Prime artwork. Pretty neat. Till all are one. They have hinted at things like all Transformers are descendants of these 13. Who is descendants of who? And I'm like, I don't know. That's pretty exciting, though. I can't wait to find out. Here's some more cool art. Red Alert. He's always just kind of had one little laser hand to do his welding on all them bots, And here's what he looks like on the back. Here's his robot mode, maybe. This weird. They've been teasing us. This looks like portals. Over the last year or two, they've been at the end of their live streams. They'll be like coming down the portal, like announcing stuff they don't even have artwork for. They'll do these little portals. So it's just kind of funny to me to think of just Red Alert, just, hey guys, just poking out here to see. Fucking focus. Anyway, so yeah, a little emergency vehicle. Pretty cool. Let's get him out of here. That's true. If people only knew how hard it is to get you to allow me to buy you a toy. I don't know. It's my burden. It's my cross to bear, this burden of collecting colorful plastic. I hate to bring it into your world more than it already is. I mean, it's appreciated every time. Don't get me wrong. And we got the paper coming out like usual. Nothing too crazy. My first Age of the Primes. Okay. The instruction book. It's half legal stuff now. That's interesting. Pretty simple. Pretty not, the best in the world, but here we go. Here he is. Got this neat little sky background. This space sky. Looking good. Looking pretty similar. Missing his hand. Oh, must be in here. John says, I thought all Transformers were descended from Genghis Khan. You might think. That's not true. Let's get him out of here. So packaging doesn't seem to have really changed too much, other than they kind of placed them up higher on the card to fit the window. You see is a little higher. So they got that logo across the bottom. So maybe boxes will be a scotch taller now. Just seeing all that space at the bottom. But I appreciate, at least for mint and box collectors, they can display that box and have the toys shown well. Oh, God. Pieces are falling off. What the hell? Oh, that wasn't even a piece. That was just cardboard. Okay, cool. Real cool. Just some cardboard wrapped under his legs there to help keep him flush and kind of help keep him looking good in the packaging. So it's appreciated. All right. And knife. We'll cut this little, just 4 pieces of tape now. All right. That's cool. Let's open this up, see what's in there. Ooh, I like that the bag's not taped. It has been before, so it just gets ripped up. Now I nerdily save it more. This is great tissue paper with, it's a little bit different too than the last one, so that's cool. Oh my, we got his blaster. We'll see where that goes soon. We got a couple translucent blasters. We'll see where those go soon. And then what the crap is it? Oh, so he also has like a little squeezy hand, clippy, just a little hand. There you go. I made some sound effects. All right. I think that's okay. Greg says, hey, Greg, what's up, buddy? Over on Facebook. He says, I love the opening of toys. Heck yeah, buddy. And Pearl says, I hate taking off all the twisties and cardboard stuff. No kidding. Pain in the butt. All right, let me get a look at them here real quick. So he's got this little gun that becomes a flip-up gun. The peg's in the back here, so I'm just gonna plug that into place, and then it folds down. I'll show you that later. Completes the light bar. Oh, already there. On the back of the vehicle. I'm just going to put one of his doodads in his hand. Yep. And like the original, he has a storage place in the inside of his leg. I'll show you in a minute too. I just want to kind of get him looking good and posed here. Ooh. Oh. Ow. Ow. A little bit of transforming to do. Okay. Oh, cool. He's got light piping too. All right, here we go. That's right. The paper is cool. I always thought it, but because they don't have to, it can just be plain tissue paper. It's like a little extra, going a little extra on that, and that's appreciated, right? Pew, pew, pew. That's right. All right, here's Red Alert. Here he is, looking like himself. Got a nice little, what do you want me to fix now? Optimus look on his face. It's got light piping. I can't show it to you, but that his eyes, his eye visor there, has clear red plastic through the back, so any light that shines from behind will kind of make his eyes glow. It's pretty neat. A little thing they do with toys now. It looks really similar. This blue is a little bit of a lighter blue, but I better get these heels flipped out or he won't stand worth a crap. It's a little transforming on the live, but there he is. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, get his fist turned around. And so, yeah, he had a gimmick. I'll show you on the other one where you could hit a mini-con, and this would flip up over his shoulder. Pretty cool. That's where the other little missile thing could go. I don't think it'll stay there. Nope, when it goes down, but the place it can go. And then on the original, I'll also show you, there's a mini-con port on the hood. That's, oh, what the, all these plastic rubber bands. They got a little hole here anyway, a little 5mm port, which is kind of similar to the mini-con port. Anyway, you'd put a mini-con here, and then his chest would open up, and then you could again, and you can shoot discs out. So he's quite a bit smaller. All of these redos, because the whole Legacy line was just mostly like renew versions. That's not a word, renew. Well, that's a word, but redone versions of older toys from all the different toy lines. And almost all of them are just smaller. And that's, I mean, less plastic, but more engineering, so it's just the trade-off that we make with modern toys. Looking pretty awesome though. Pretty similar. Big yellow lights there on the front like the original. Hey, got Michael Andrews here. Hey, buddy. Tuning in for some Armada love. Heck yeah. Pearl says that's neat. Greg says that's cool. Greg says sound effects are cool. I know. Well, you'll get those here in a little bit. All right, I'll hold them up next to the original. Quite a bit smaller, but yet very, very similar. You can tell it was redone with love, as all of them have been. Lots of light piping on the original guy too. He's got, his horns, he's got little horns up there and a little bit in his neck too. That's just all light piping on the back. It's just, you can just see all through his head. It really lights up nice. You see these little round ports with the hole in the middle. Those are the mini-con ports where you could just, when he's in vehicle mode, you can attach mini-cons everywhere and everywhere. I just said the same word twice. But the ones you see that kind of have some movement to it, ooh, just hit the camera. Good job, Jason. That's where they unlock stuff. You can't move it without the mini-con. You can see on the back here, there's another mini-con port, which you're going to see this big thing flip up. So I got his mini-con here, long arm. He's just a little dude. Almost got a focus. Didn't happen. But you see, he's got that little hole in his belly there. So he can activate. He's like a crane thing. Ooh, good for I'm just trying to read all these. He must battle. That's true. Maybe we'll have I'll definitely take pictures of them side by side. Michael says, honestly, the idea of more playable, posable Armada toys are okay with me. Those OGs were chonky clunkers. I still love them though. Completely 100% agree. I loved them so much at the time. And then as they got old, it's like, my gosh, they're just chunk monsters. They're so big and bulky. But now going back, it's like, I kind of like them for that, even though the new version's definitely way more preferred because of that articulation. The posability is awesome. We got a Z Mulaney here. Said, I found this channel as I started collecting the Studio Series 86 line, and I'm almost done. Congratulations. I need about 2 or 3 more. Well, good luck, Z Mulaney. That's amazing. That's an amazing line. Such an amazing line. Everyone loves the movie. You have to. Jimmy does see them. He must be talking about the Minicon ports. Z Mulaney says, Big Bad really came through with the Scalper Buster restock of Snarl and eventual re-release of Ultra Magnus. Anyway, love the channel and the love for Transformers. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. It's Transformer dudes and dudettes got to stick together. Okay, well, let's get to his. And thanks for the comments. You guys are so cool. We got Long Arm here. We're gonna. Oh, I think okay. He's gonna put his little belly on this little port here, and he can click on and live there, but it moves it. Pops that right up. Pretty cool. And there. Yep, there are some missiles. There's that little kind of claw missile. That's what probably should be in the front, although the other one's gray, but it's very similar. You can neat to have the style. Oh, it's got a little retract on it versus this little new one. Oh, it's got a little. Oh, it looks like it's got a hinge. I don't want to break it, but pretty similar. So that's cool. So it's got a missile in there, release button. So a firing missile, things we don't have anymore. Looks cool and awesome up there though, right? You can just ride on the back. I think Minicons do better as their vehicle. I just have them in robot mode, but well, let's unlock this chest piece. This is the coolest part, really. So, okay, maybe I'll do it this way. Nope. I'm just going to move his feet out of the way. Put him in crane there. He'll fit better. Okay, we got the Minicon port up top. We got the dude going on. Okay, so, whoa, we saw those fly open, didn't we? I missed it. So those unlock that, which is amazing, right? And then you see right here, if you hit it one more time, try not to go flying. Oh, so then a little disc comes flying out. A neat little disc with an Autobot symbol on it. How freaking cool. I'm going to do it just to see how hard it shoots. Nope. Popped them off of there. Woo! Well. Okay. I hope that's nearby. Anyway, so the Minicon gimmick was so cool back in Armada, and sadly those gimmicks are all gone now with all the new versions. I think he had lights and sounds too, because he's got a little battery pack and speaker. I think that battery's dead. There's nothing came on when I activated the Minicon. Anyway, so this is an Age of the Primes. That I was just showing Armada, the original Armada Red Alert. And this is the new Age of the Primes Red Alert. Very similar, a little smaller. Mike says, do I have the orange Red Alert? The Power Links? No, I agree. I don't think I have any Power Links. Wasn't that more European release stuff, like more present over there? Because I don't remember seeing any of it here, but yeah, there's several figures that had a Powerlinks version that I'd love to have, especially Prime, but and Jetfire. Anyway, there's plenty. I don't have, I'm looking at them now. I don't think I have any of the Powerlinks, which is kind of a bummer. Well, we got Justin Beam here. He says, dangerous. Greg says he's got to go make a snack or something. Oh, Pearl had to go. Talk to you later. Have fun, cool toys. Yes, yes. Yeah, that Decepticon just stole my disc. I don't know. I'll shoot my eye out that thing. I know. I heard it like do the like the pothole man cover lid thing, manhole cover lid. It just spun and forever. Here we are. We got the original. We got the new version. So much more articulation. The transformation, I've watched a video on that. It's really kind of tight. It's really badass. How this little guy turns into that vehicle. Pretty excited to do it myself and add one more to the new Armada. I've been getting them all, so it's kind of awesome to have this guy. Too stoked. Justin Beam says, what is the largest transformer you have? It has to be, I went ahead since probably the biggest one is the first HasLab Unicron. I did not get him. I didn't quite get back in. The podcast hadn't quite started when that first HasLab was going. It started kind of right after, so I didn't get in it, but it's too expensive now. It was like $600-700 before, and now you can't get it less than $1,500. So, and most people who have it says that it's actually probably too cumbersome because it is so big. So I went ahead and I got the Studio One. No, it's a Unicron, and it's a third-party Unicron, and he's freaking beautiful. Gosh, I'm totally blanking on the name right now, but he's gigantic. He has to be the biggest thing I have. Yeah. I should have made you come over while you were in town this weekend so you could have seen all these things. That's a bummer. Jimmy Lee says that is freaking awesome. I agree. Studio Cell. Cell's his name, right? Studio One, and his name is Cell. I gotta Google now. Oh, okay. So it's O1 Studio is the company, and the character's name is Cell. That's what I know. But he's monstrous, over 2 feet tall, gigantic, and like maybe even more screen accurate than the HasLab Unicron. But yeah, 2 feet tall plus. Yeah, I love that blue. I agree. It's a little more baby blue in person, but that's kind of awesome. Kind of cool. Yep. So no chest that opens. Kind of a bummer. At least it still has this flippable, shoulder cannon, which is great. Now I definitely will have to put the pincher in there like that. Oh yeah. Also, and just like the original, the extra missile or that pincher can be stored in the inside of his leg panel here, which is just one of the fender panels. So that's cool that they allowed that, because having that storage is so freaking important. Michael says, man, Armada was so big my freshman year of college. Got me back into Transformers, and a bunch of guys on my floor would gather to watch. Then we'd go buy the toys. Agreed, man. Same thing. It felt like it's one of the first time. I mean, I guess Beast Wars did it, and I guess Robots in the Skies did it, but when you're doing it, to see on screen the toy accuracy as the screen accuracy, having what's on screen in your hand, it's such a cool feeling. Well, because we did not have that with G1. We had to use our imagination that thing there looked like Starscream or whatever, so to see these guys, they literally looked like that on screen. all the kibble, all the stuff. It was awesome, and I did like that the cartoon, at least, of Armada. I didn't keep going a whole lot after Energon, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for the time, 2002. Does he stand? Well, he actually does. Both of them do. They have a nice little heel that flips out there that really helps stabilize them. Same with the original. It's got a little heel that flips out because they know this guy's got a big old backpack on him. So stands real well, actually. Jimmy says, that picture I sent you of Optimus, they wanted $15 for him, and he was about 2 feet or more. Oh, that's awesome. Shogun Warrior size. Yeah, those kind are really cool too, for sure. Well, all right. Well, thanks for hanging out and in the chat and stuff. That's super cool of you guys. Remember, if you want to, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about last week's episode. Last Monday, we talked about late bloomers, collectors who come into toy collecting later in their lives. And we had our pal Justin Beam on as a guest, and that's the newest episode that's out right now. Normally, I would tell you what next Monday's episode is going to be, but I forgot I was supposed to help pick that out today, and we didn't do that yet. So, to be determined. If you guys have any suggestions of any toy topics for the podcast, be sure to let me know. It's always appreciated. We, probably won't ever listen to it. Yeah, take them. Just kidding. But yeah, Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, every Monday. And well, that's the podcast. We'd love to have you show up there too. Jimmy says, oh yeah, Transformers 1 is on Prime. I can watch it. Heck yeah. You definitely should. It's on Paramount Plus as well. If you have that, definitely check it out. I love it so much. Elgin, I did an episode on that not too long ago, so you can check that out afterwards. Get Elgin's thoughts first time in it. Yep. So, if you want to help support the podcast and the show, hit that join button down below. At least check out the tiers, and see if there's something there for you. Every little bit helps. And everything else, go to cracktasticplastic.com. That's our website. That's how you can connect with us on all the social medias. And we'll chat with you, talk toys with you all day long, especially over there in our Facebook group, the Toy Room, Cracktastic Plastic Toy Room. I love it. Just daily pictures of toys and people showing off what they got and things. It's awesome. So always will recommend that. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. Take a lot of care and keep being awesome. Bye-bye.